Hello, my friends. I'm Rony. Today, I want to speak to you very calmly. No pressure. No rush. Just slow words for your heart. Many people are watching this video silently. They do not comment. They do not share, but they feel everything deeply. If you are one of them, this video is for you. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt confident? Not fake confidence. Real confidence. The kind that makes you feel proud of yourself. For many people, the answer is, I don't remember. And that is painful. Confidence does not disappear suddenly. It fades little by little. Day by day, moment by moment, someone compares you with others. Someone tells you that you are not good enough. Someone ignores your effort. At first, you fight. You explain. You try harder. But one day, you stop. You stop talking. You stop sharing your thoughts. You stop being yourself. And slowly, you start losing your personality. You laugh less. You speak less. You dream less. Inside, you feel empty, but listen to me carefully. This does not mean you are weak. This does not mean you are useless. It only means you are human. You have emotions. You have limits. You have a heart. Strong people also feel tired. Confident people also cry alone. Successful people also doubt themselves. They just don't show it. The world teaches us to hide pain. The world teaches us to act strong. But the truth is, healing starts when you accept your weakness. You don't need to fight everyone. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need permission to be yourself. Your value does not depend on likes. Your worth does not depend on comments. Your future does not depend on people's opinions. It depends on one thing: how much you believe in yourself. And belief is not loud. Belief is quiet. Belief is choosing yourself, even when no one claps for you. Right now, you may feel lost. You may feel behind in life. You may feel that others are moving forward, and you are standing still. But remember this: life is not a race. Everyone has a different timing. A flower does not bloom early, just because another flower bloomed. It blooms when it is ready. And so will you. Do not rush your healing. Do not punish yourself for being slow. Do not hate yourself for past mistakes. You are learning. You are growing, even if it does not feel like it. This moment of confusion, this phase of silence, this feeling of being stuck, is not the end. It is preparation. Something inside you is changing. Something inside you is getting stronger. Even if you cannot see it yet, stay with me. There is more you need to hear. Many people think healing means feeling happy all the time. But that is not true. Healing means understanding yourself. Healing means forgiving yourself. Healing means being kind to yourself. On days when you feel broken, right now, you may be blaming yourself for not doing enough, for not being strong enough, for not becoming what you dreamed of. But let me tell you something important. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Life does not move in a straight line. Sometimes it goes forward. Sometimes it goes backward. And sometimes it stays still. And that stillness is not failure. That stillness is rest. You have been strong for a long time. You have survived things you never talk about. You have smiled when your heart was heavy. That takes courage. So, stop calling yourself weak. Stop calling yourself lazy. Stop calling yourself a failure. Words are powerful. and the words you say to yourself become your reality. If you tell yourself every day, "I can't do this," your mind will believe it. But if you tell yourself, "I am learning," your life will slowly change. Confidence is not magic. It is practice. You practice speaking, even when your voice shakes. You practice trying, even when you are afraid. You practice showing up, even when you feel empty. And one day, without noticing, you feel stronger. Not perfect, but stronger. Do not wait for motivation. Motivation comes after action, not before. Even one small step is enough. One sentence, one page, 1 minute. Small steps build big confidence. You don't need to change your whole life today. You only need to choose yourself today. Choose rest instead of guilt. Choose growth instead of fear. Choose honesty instead of pretending. It is okay to say, "I am not okay." It is okay to take breaks. It is okay to start again. Starting again does not mean you failed. It means you refused to give up. People may not understand your journey. They may judge you. They may leave. Let them. Not everyone is meant to stay. Not everyone deserves access to your heart. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. You are allowed to grow quietly. You are allowed to heal privately. You are allowed to rebuild yourself. Without explaining everything, trust yourself, even when no one else does. Because the most important relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself, and that relationship is worth fighting for. Stay here. There is still something important left. At some point in life, you must stop waiting for approval. You must stop waiting for people to understand you, because not everyone will, and that is okay. Some people will only see your mistakes. Some people will only remember your past. Some people will never see how hard you tried. Do not let that break you. Your life is not a public performance. You are not here to entertain everyone. You are here to grow, to learn, to become better than yesterday. The moment you stop chasing validation, you start finding peace. Peace is choosing yourself without feeling guilty. Peace is walking away from what drains you. Peace is staying silent when explaining hurts more. You do not need to prove your pain. You do not need to justify your healing. You do not need permission to change. Change is part of growth. Some days, you will feel confident. Some days, you will feel lost again. That does not mean you failed. That means you are alive. Healing is not linear. Growth is not perfect. There will be days when you doubt everything. There will be nights when your mind feels heavy. On those days, do not be hard on yourself. Sit with your feelings. Breathe slowly. Remind yourself that you have survived before, and you will survive again. You are stronger than the version of you who almost gave up. You are wiser than the version of you who blamed himself for everything. Look at yourself carefully. You are still here. You are still trying. You are still dreaming. That means hope is alive. Even if your progress is slow, it is still progress. Even if your voice shakes, it still deserves to be heard. Speak, try, fail, learn, repeat. This is how confidence is built, not in one day, but step by step. You don't need a perfect life. You need a peaceful mind. So choose yourself today, not tomorrow, not someday. Today, because one day, you will look back at this moment and say, I didn't quit. And that decision will change everything. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. See you in the next video.